You have a moral duty of saving your future clients from working with mediocre people. When your future clients spend money with mediocre people, they are going to get burned. They are going to feel pain, and it is going to be more difficult to earn their trust when you're busy working with that future client. So I want to share like a little bit of a situation that I'm in. Okay. I'm going to be working with a company here in South Africa that is doing eight figures per year in USD, so tens of millions of dollars per year. And essentially, I'm being considered for helping them with their marketing. Don't judge me. I know I'm on YouTube. I'm not good at organic content. In fact, I kind of suck at organic content. So I've probably got a small YouTube channel and LinkedIn and whatever. But with advertising, I am a weapon, and I'm proud to admit that. So here's the situation. They have an incumbent. They have a current media buyer who is on retainer with them. And I simply audited their entire funnel. I took a look at their ads. I took a look at their landing pages and their demo booking process. And I sent it to some of the higher ups at the company. And I sent a little Loom video. And I didn't know that that Loom video would be shared with like 25, 30 people internally. I thought it was only going to like 1 or 2 people. So it went to like literally 10 to 20 times the amount of people that I thought would see it. So there's been a little bit of like controversy going on internally. And essentially I had a meeting now with one of the marketing managers, and we're going to be speaking again on Friday, I believe. Perhaps in the new week. And I've created a proposal, and what's going to happen is we're going to compete. I'm going to be competing with their current media buyer. And this is what I mean by saving your future clients from working with mediocre people. Okay. And I want you to focus here on this final sentence. I know we're not going in chronological order, but let's focus on the final sentence for a second. Always remember the numbers do not lie. No matter how long you've been working with a company, no matter the loyalty, no matter the reputation, the relationship, no matter whether it's family, whatever it is, the numbers do not lie. When I come in and I crush this agency, I beat every single benchmark. I get them far more demos booked. I get them far more reach, far more impressions. Whatever the metrics are that we compete on, I will destroy them. And what's great about that is that when you then compile reports at the end of the month, you can clearly see the gap. Okay. I want you to think of some of the greatest athletes of all time. Think of someone like Michael Phelps, Think of someone like Usain Bolt. You could talk as much as you want about how you're the greatest swimmer or the greatest runner, but at the end of the day, Michael Phelps has got a lap time that you cannot beat. Usain Bolt has got a lap time that you cannot beat. Tiger Woods can finish it in a certain amount of hits that you cannot beat. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Muhammad Ali, freaking whoever it is, whatever great athlete you think of that comes to mind, maybe it's a soccer player like Messi or Ronaldo, they have metrics, they have results, they have numbers that do not lie. And the problem is that in the world of corporate, in the world of these large companies, it's all about office politics and likability and reputation and relationship. And what kills large companies is they actually forget about the fact that the numbers do not lie and that they should be choosing not based on history, reputation, loyalty, all of that. Sure, those things are awesome. But how great would it be to be loyal and have a great relationship with someone who produces numbers, rather than being stuck in a relationship with a mediocre person who's not even in your company. It's not even an employee. It's an external agency, an external body. So I want to share with you the 4 reasons why in the next 30 days, maybe 30 to 45 days, I know I will beat this company that has been with them for years. And it's 4 very simple reasons that the marketing manager and the sales manager had already spotted. The first thing is brand awareness versus conversion. This company that I'm competing with to win the big company is all focused about brand awareness. They are currently not getting any conversions or any sort of calls booked, leads, engagements, nothing from Meta. So they're creating this brand awareness that doesn't even highlight what the brand's about. Like 2 of the most searched keywords of the company are not even being used in the brand awareness. That's like running a campaign for Red Bull and you don't even use the word energy drink. It's like running a campaign for Heineken and you don't say non-alcoholic beer. It's ridiculous, okay? Versus conversion, versus tangible leads, calls booked, sales, pipeline value, okay? That's the first thing. Is that the brand awareness is just all over the place and it's not creating any conversion. So I'm going to be focusing on conversion. The second thing is a generic proposal and a retainer versus a clear outcome and timeline. Imagine this. Imagine that company A says, we are going to do your Instagram. We're going to do your website. We're going to make your social media stand out. Versus, I'm going to help you get to 10,000 followers in 90 days with our organic system that's helped 5 other people do the same. Generic proposal versus a clear outcome and timeline. Number 3, expensive retainer. Expensive retainer. The problem is that people only see you on their expense line, on their line items, on their accounting. They see you as an expense. And you don't want that when you're partnering with a business, because you do not want people to see you as an expense. You want people to see you as fuel, as in, I pay $100 on petrol and that $100 gets me 100 miles. I invest $100 and in a year I get $130, whatever it is. You want to make sure that you are focused on a low retainer or a mid-ticket retainer and a performance bonus. If you're selling expensive retainers, your clients will churn because eventually they're just going to be cringing at the rate or the fee or the cost that they see from your service on their line items from their accounting team. Versus a smaller retainer. So there's less risk, but you have a heavy performance bonus. So that I'm paying you out of the pocket of the returns that you brought me. So for example, I'm confident that I can book this company about 100 demos per month. It's not difficult. It's only 3 per day. Call it 4 per day, 120 a month. Each demo is worth 3,000 to 5,000 Rand. Let's say it's $300. Let's just say $300 or $200 is the value of a demo booked. If I'm adding 100 per month, that's $20,000 in deal flow that I'm adding to their business during a pilot period. That is a clear ROI and timeline. Number 4, is jargon versus New York talk. Now, jargon, we've all heard it. It's boring, it's lame, it's like slush to your ears, and it makes you want to cry. Okay, it makes you want to run away. So jargon, LinkedIn. Ooh, I don't know if I'd rather be stuck in an elevator for 6 hours or scroll on LinkedIn for 6 hours. Like, honestly, the amount of jargon and fluff and corporate speech, it's mind-numbing to me. It feels like a whole bunch of people speaking different languages and nodding their heads as if they understand each other. Now, what is New York talk? New York talk is a little phrase that I'm saying that sounds cool. That's inspired by Mad Men. I don't know if you guys know Mad Men, but Mad Men is inspired by the 1960s ad men behind some of the largest campaigns in New York for modern media. So think of like radio, billboard, newspaper, magazines. Think of big brands, Coca-Cola, Mercedes-Benz, Nike, etc., etc. What New York talk is describing a transformation. What jargon is describing a feature in your ads. So jargon would be like, let's think about let's think about like a Porsche ad. Okay, a Porsche ad. Jargon would be like, trying to think of a specific example. Jargon would be get to your next destination. Something like that. Something super boring. Get to your next destination, or get wherever you need to go faster. Faster is the feature of the Porsche. What New York talk would do is they would have a picture of a beach and a family on a beach and a Porsche parked on the bay of the beach. And it would say something like, wherever you need to go, make it a memory. Something very rich, something very premium. And what I'm trying to say is that you're not trying to communicate a feature like go faster. You're trying to communicate a transformation, which is that right now when they drive their car, they feel bored. They feel like they're stuck in traffic. They feel like their car doesn't work. They feel like their car is unreliable. They feel like they have low status because of their car. So we're trying to leverage human emotions of aspiration, FOMO, and fear of rejection, status, versus go faster, look smarter, be cooler, lightweight. The new Porsche is lightweight. Like, who cares about that, right? So those are the 4 things that we're going to do. Very, very simple. I like to be focused. I recently read an autobiography from Jiro, who's a sushi chef. And he spent, I think, 25, 30 years becoming the greatest chef to ever live, creating the same pieces of sushi day in and day out. So it's not about doing things complicated or doing things new or big or crazy. It's about doing the simple things really, really well. And that's something that golf teaches you. It's something that boxing teaches you. It's something that writing teaches you. And it's something that running ads teaches you. Just do the basics really, really well. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I can't believe it. I thought the only person who'd like spending time with me is my girlfriend. So I really appreciate it. Great speaking with you. And thank you for your time, for making me a part of your day. I hope that you stick with one of these principles and you implement it into your marketing or your own offering, and that you learned from some of my own mistakes, because I've made many, many mistakes. And these are simple lessons that I've learned. So stay blessed, stay good. And this has been Ben. Take care.